In the world of enterprise tech, some companies make all the noise, while others are quietly building the currents that move the entire industry. Today, we're decoding the latest annual report from one of those current builders, Newgen. We're going to find out what's really driving their success and what the future might hold. So let's dive in. Right off the bat, the first number that just jumps out of this report is a big one, a 31% year-over-year growth in earnings. Now, in a tech landscape this competitive, that's not just growth, that's a statement. So what on earth is fueling this kind of momentum? So let's back up. Who is Newgen exactly? Well, think of them as digital architects for massive corporations. They have this single AI-powered platform that helps businesses automate just about everything, manage mountains of content, and really transform their whole operation from the inside out. And we're not talking about a small regional player here. No way. Newgen has this massive global footprint with almost 500 active customers in 77 different countries. It's pretty clear we're dealing with a major international force in the tech space. All right, first up, let's really break down the numbers and get into their performance story from this past year. When you look at the key financials, you see this really clear pattern. Just solid, healthy growth across the board. Revenues are up 20% to nearly $15 billion. That 31% earnings growth we talked about, it's supported by a 25% jump in profit after tax. This isn't a one-trick pony. It's just balanced strength, plain and simple. But how they're making this money is just as important, if not more so. Over half, 56% to be exact, is what's called annuity revenue. Basically, it's recurring. This tells you that customers aren't just buying once. They're subscribing and sticking around for the long haul. That creates a super stable and predictable financial base for the whole company. And of course, the shareholders are seeing a direct piece of this success. The board went ahead and declared a final dividend of 5 rupees per share. Now, for any of you who are shareholders, this next part is pretty crucial. The tax on that dividend is 10% if you've got a valid PAN card, but it doubles to 20% if you don't. It's one of those small details that can have a really big impact on your final payout. Okay, so we've seen the impressive results, but what's the engine actually driving all this growth? Let's pop the hood and take a look at their technology. You don't have to take my word for it. The CEO, Virender Jeet, puts it crystal clear. AI is now a core part of every feature of our products. For Newgen, AI isn't just some buzzword they're throwing around, it is the absolute central pillar of their entire strategy. At the heart of everything is their Newgen One platform. It's what they call a low-code system, which basically means businesses can build and automate super complex processes without a ton of traditional coding. It connects all the different parts of a company and injects AI-driven intelligence, letting them innovate way, way faster. And believe me, they are not slowing down on the innovation front. This year, they launched 3 brand new AI agents, Lumion, Hyper, and Marvin. Each one is designed to handle the kind of complex, split-second decision-making that businesses deal with every day. It's really pushing the boundaries of what enterprise AI can do. And this commitment to innovation, it's all backed up by some pretty solid numbers. In just the past year, Newgen filed 55 new patents and got 25 of them approved. This kind of tech leadership is exactly what helped them bring in 62 new major customers. It's proof that their R&D is directly fueling their business growth. But a company is always more than just its products and profits. So let's take a look at the character of Newgen. What's the culture like, and what's their impact on the community? A huge indicator of their company character is being officially certified as a great place to work in India. Now, this isn't them just patting themselves on the back. This is a powerful validation from a third party that they're building a genuinely positive culture. And that certification isn't just a plaque they hang on the wall. They are backing it up with action. The company handed out over 4,500 instant awards to its employees this year. That just goes to show a real culture of continuous recognition and appreciation. Newgen's impact also goes way beyond its office walls, thanks to its corporate social responsibility initiatives. They've provided over 1.7 million meals to kids and supported thousands of students and mothers with educational programs. That shows a really deep commitment to community development. So with strong financials, powerful tech, and what sounds like a great culture, what does the future hold? Let's take a look at the road ahead. As you look forward, Newgen is navigating a path with a little bit of everything. On one hand, there are these huge opportunities, like the massive demand for digital transformation and AI. But at the same time, they're facing headwinds from an uncertain global economy, really fierce competition, and of course, the constant battle to find and keep top talent. And that really brings us to our final thought. Newgen has the tech, it has the global reach, and it has the financial stability to build on its success. But in a tech world that moves at lightning speed, the question remains, will their intense focus on AI be enough to not just keep up, but to actually lead the pack? That's the story we'll all be watching. Thanks for tuning in.